Welcome to your breath-based slow yoga movement flow. It's kind of a long name, but that's basically what we're doing. Today, we're focusing on slowing things down and breathing calmly, collectively, and feeling good. So if you're feeling a little bit high energy, which we all have those days, this is a great practice to help you unwind, maybe from a busy day or a stressful time in your life. So go ahead and come to a seated pose, whatever's comfortable for you. Let's start our practice with a breath in as you reach up. Draw the hands down into your lap and close your eyes along the way. Let's just simply focus on how our breath is feeling right now. Breathe naturally, whatever that might be for you. Oftentimes our emotions, how we're feeling, is reflected in the breath. You can tell whether you're happy, sad, stressed, angry, excited, just by listening and being aware of what your breath is like right now. And the great thing is that we can start to change our brain chemistry and how we feel by changing our breath. How we change our breath is let's start to breathe in and out through your nose. Allow that breath to get a little bit deeper. Slow it down. So in through your nose and feel it hit the bottom of your belly. It goes down the back of the spine, pooling at the bottom. That's our dantian area, that area of energy. And then let it fill from the bottom to the top on the continuous inhale. As you exhale, first releasing from the bottom like a wave, exhaling from the bottom to the top. Now continue with that deepened breath. So often when we're stressed or anxious, we lose that belly breathing and we bring a lot of tension and stress into the upper body. Our primary breathing muscles are down lower. So let's take that breath down to where it should be. When you're ever feeling upset or angry, you might hear someone tell you to take a few deep breaths. And it's true, it helps. If it helps to count your breathing, count on the inhale and exhale to slow it down, you can do that too. Like let's say a count of 4. So as you inhale, it's an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pause at the top. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And continue that. So let's take a moment or a few moments to focus on that deep breath in silence. Whether you're counting or imagining that breath coming in, down the body in that circular motion. Just keep that awareness and your mind on the breath. All right, let's open our eyes and take a few breaths to get rid of any stale or leftover energy or tension. So exhale everything out first. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Then open your mouth and let it go. Like you're saying ha or HA sound. Do it again. Deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. One more time, deep breath in. Open the mouth. Let it go. Now we're going to continue our practice with some breath-based movements with that same breath we had prior. So the in and out through the nose, making it deep to the bottom of the belly. So let's start that movement practice by rolling ourselves forward to hands and knees. into a tabletop pose, working into cat and cow. So hands are under the shoulders, spread wide, knees are underneath the hips. Simple breath-based movement. So as you arch the back and look up, breathe in deeply, focusing on, of course, the breath. The poses for this practice are secondary. Exhale, round the back, look down. Feel yourself engaging and pulling upward as you release all the air. Inhale, arch the back, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, round into cat pose. You'll often find that when you focus on the breath instead of the pose itself, you can get deeper. You'll feel more. You'll be more relaxed in each pose. So it doesn't matter what you look like. Not right here, not right now. What matters is your focus and awareness is on deepening the inhale and lengthening the exhale. Okay, come to a neutral position. You're going to transition to a standing pose through a downward facing dog. So first, walk the hands forward, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, and press back to downward facing dog. And walk the feet forward, right behind the hands, into a forward fold. So you'll keep the feet about hip distance apart or a little wider. Soft bend in the knees. And fold it down. Really relax. Let that exhale get you deeper, using gravity and your breath. Not force, not trying to get anywhere. If you can, grab your elbows if that's comfortable or slightly uncomfortable. Relax a little deeper and take deep breaths in this forward fold. Forward folds such as this one are said to be very relaxing, calming for your mind, good for memory, creativity, repairing your cells, and preparing for a restful, relaxing evening. So you can sway side to side, that's kind of nice. Shift from front to back of the feet, side to side of the feet. Keep breathing deep. Back to a center or neutral position. Soft bend in the knees. Look forward as you inhale, lift halfway, strengthening the back and the core. Exhale, fold it low. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Once more, lengthen, reach the elbows forward, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Hands release to the floor. Roll yourself up slowly. Take a few breaths to get up. And your head is the last thing that comes up. So you're going to keep our feet a little bit wider. So I'm going to turn towards you so you can see what's going on. This is called a horse stance. Horse stance because it's like you're riding a horse. Toes are just slightly turned out, knees bent softly. So it shouldn't be, you're not standing super tall, your knees are bent. So in time, if you were to stay here, you'd feel some sensation in your legs. So knees softly bent, find your balance on all points of your feet. Front two corners in the back. Roll the shoulders back. Feel comfortably tall-ish in this. Just feel comfortable in this horse stance as we work a little bit more with our breath. This next exercise or movement is called base breathing. We'll keep the hands by the thighs, and the hands are just light and soft. There's nothing to them. Hands by your thighs. As you breathe in, draw the hands straight up the body and up to the shoulders, keeping the elbows down. Exhale as you press down. So you can imagine like you're trying to float feathers up and down your body without touching them. It's making it light. So each inhale, drawing a little bit more in, building it up. Each exhale, slowing that down. If If it helps, you can close your eyes so you can tune inward. So take a couple more simple base breaths. Right now, nothing else matters but you and your breath. Everything else is a distant thought, not needing to be here. What are we doing? We're breathing. Where are we? We're right here. When is it? It's now. Okay, your next inhale draws your hands to your shoulders. Press it forward for what we call wheel breath. It's a circular pattern. Press forward and down. Stay soft, bent in the knees. Inhale, draw it up. This hand movement reflective of your breathing. It also can be very detoxifying. Why? Not because we're sweating or this is hard or anything like that. It's not difficult. But the best detoxification on the planet is your breath. So breathe deeper. Take it down to the pit of that belly. Let's do 2 more. On your next one, hands draw up to shoulders. Extend the hands forward. And then let the wrist just grow loose as your hands are extended. Next movement is called brush hands. So your hands are your brushes and your breath is, I guess, your paint. Take an inhale as you brush up high. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees and squat low. So now our legs are getting a little more activated. Keep that posture tall as you rise and fall. Find the very tippy top of the breath and the very bottom of the exhale. This can be a very powerful movement and powerful exercise, even though it's quite simple. One more, down and up. As you rise, you continue to inhale. Take the hands together. Then draw them to your heart, bend the knees, and sit into a squat. Your squat might not be this low. That's okay. Find what works for you. Your breath is your guide. So we want to find that edge of discomfort and lost breath. So if you are breathing choppy, back off a bit. You might find yourself up here or even out of the pose. So find an area, a place that you can feel sensation, but you're still maintaining deep breath. And this is how we find ease in uncomfortable situations and when our body is uncomfortable. That's what a yoga practice is here to show us and to teach us. To let go of our egos, to know when to back off, and know when to push yourself. For you, slowing down might be challenging, so this might be the perfect practice. Take 2 more deep breaths in this squat position. Sit taller. Breathe deeper. Okay, take your hands down to the floor. Lengthen the legs into a forward fold once again. A little shake out. Walk your hands forward. Take the knees down, just sitting back onto the heels. And we'll finish up this practice with a few more deep breaths. Take an inhale, reach up, connect the hands in the sign of gratitude, appreciation. Anjali Mudra, it's called. Hands to your hearts. Exhale. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, let it go. Number 2, inhale. Exhale, feel that full exhale from the bottom to the top of the lungs. Last one. And exhale. Thank you for joining in this short breath-based yoga practice. I hope that was helpful and enjoyable to you to live a more calm and peaceful life. Have a super awesome day, and I will catch you next time.